Well, my book, "The Best Thing About You Is You," is "The Best Thing About You Is You" is written as a as my experience about life, how to deal with emotions. It's basically a life coaching book. Wrote it in 2012, and it was commissioned to me by Hay House Publishers. My friend Ashok Chopra, who is the managing director of that place, after he saw a play of mine and after he attended a motivational lecture of mine, and he said, "What you talk about, why don't you write it?" I said, "I can't write it." So he said, "Whatever comes." So I used to scribble notes on aircrafts, at airports, hotel lobbies, in the car, what I thought, and then I used to send that to him. And he came up with an amazing packaged book, and I'm very proud. It's basically how to find that you are the best thing that has happened to you, and then it deals with how you deal with anger, disappointment, what is achievement, what is it to be like, the easiest thing in the world is to be yourself, and the most difficult thing is also to be yourself. And I'm very proud that in 4 years it's in the 19th edition and translated into almost 11 languages, including 2 foreign languages. It's a good looking book. It is a very unusual square kind of a book. Every chapter has 2 to 3 pages. But now I'm in the process of writing my next book, because I feel that it's a great way of changing people's lives, because my book has the reference point of my life. I cannot write books and manufacture books because I am not by nature a writer. I can only write what I have gone through. So my next book, I'm in the process. I have finalized the title recently. It's called Lessons Life Taught Me Unknowingly. It's a autobiography kind of a thing, but in a funny manner. I was introduced to books by one of my uncles, Mr. P.L. Kher. The first book that he gave me was Maxim Gorky's Mother, the translation of that. In those days, Indo-Soviet कल्चरल एक्सचेंज के दौरान बहुत सारी किताबें ट्रांसलेट होती थी. सो दैट वाज द बुक कॉल्ड माँ, means mother of Maxim Gorky, and then I found it very fascinating. I find Russian literature very, very similar to Indian way of life. So when I grew up, I finished Dostoevsky, Chekhov, Gorky, Solzhenitsyn. I liked those books, and I started collecting books. I used to go to the open market behind Jama Masjid, and on a Sunday flea market, and I used to pick up very rare books. One of my favorite books is Vincent van Gogh's biography called Lust for Life, and another book called Nikolai Ostrovsky's book called How the Steel Was Tempered. But I immersed myself in book. I thought the books gave me a world of my own, and I had a collection of 14,000 books of my own, and which I have donated to my school now. And I don't read much now personally, but I would like to start reading again. It's also broadened my horizons as an actor, because when you read, your imagination goes wider, and that's where you draw lessons of acting from. Life. I think I came from a family which lived on motivation, which lived on inspiration, because there was not great food to eat, great place to live, and yet dreams are the best way to start your inspiration, and then making those dreams come true becomes a job, becomes a journey. Apart from that, I think for me, journey is much more important than destination. If you reach a destination and you don't remember the journey, there was no point in reaching that destination. I feel that life is beautiful. I think it's very important to inspire people. It's very important to tell them what is good in them rather than criticize what you think is not right in them. Under positive situation, you work better, you give your better. I'm not one of those people as an actor or as a person who is criticized and then expects me to give my best. I think it's very important to inspire. It's very important to make people give their best, and it's the easiest thing in the world. To make somebody happy is the easiest thing in the world. We make it difficult, not only for ourselves, for others also. I don't have any plans of writing a book on fiction. If I write a script, I will write a script of a film and I make it into a film. Yes, at some stage I would like to write a book on acting, because I run an acting school, Actor Prepares, and I think it's important to sort of document how we teach in our school, but it will take a little more time, little more years for me to actually formulate, because when you are writing a book on acting, I am sure it will go to other parts of the world, and it has to be which will benefit other people also. But yes, my book on life coaching is going to come out hopefully by the end of this year.